What's up, you beautiful people? Stone here, and today we're back in Blueprints, and we're starting off this one a little bit oddly because I've just been going through, as you can see, we got a sanctum key. We're in the music room. Today I was just like, I'm basically relying on whatever my outer room is to decide what I'm gonna do for that day. If it's an outer room that's not a schoolhouse or something else that's has some importance to it, then I'll try to weave my way through other bits. But since I got the schoolhouse, I'm like, okay, let's do the classrooms. Let me try to get the exam done. Let me try to do some homework on that. But as in doing so, we got the sanctum key for the music room, so I guess we're doing that because also it looks like even in the perfect world, I'd only be able to get 2 more classrooms, so I'll only be able to get to 7th grade. And I think there's 8 grades plus the exam room, so that's 9. So yeah, that's not a thing that's going to be happening today. But I do have Sanctum Key, so we do get to do some sort of puzzling, which is really cool. And also, I just noticed at the bottom there, near the 3, that's below the permanent additions, has the symbol of the Sanctum Key room we did in the last part. Oh, that's sick. I'll be loving this. And we got 69 steps. Woo woo, we're doing some good. Now, which door does this open? So it automatically opens that door because that's the one we did in the last part. So it's not on any of those sides. Interesting. It's not any on these. Wait, what? Wait, let me just click this. And that goes... It said it was a sanctum key, right? Yeah, so I should be able to use it there. It's not an antechamber key. Am I just not looking at these correctly? Hello? Oh, there we go. I guess I had to be a little closer. So we got all the way left and then all the way right. Yes. Do I wish to open the door permanently? I do's, I do's. And now it's time to rack my brain on a puzzle. Wait, what? Oh, it's a diamond shape. Okay. I don't remember ever seeing a diamond shape with stuff around it in the house, though. Uh-oh. Like the one that we did that's on the other side of this was down here in the crypt. I just passed by it and I picked up an upgrade disc at that, like, I don't know how to describe it other than it's maybe like an altar, just a round table sort of deal. But, yeah, that gave me the answer for this one. Because it looks like that, because I recognize the shape, but because it's an unusual shape. But this one's just a diamond. So, what do I do with a diamond? Where the frick? I could have seen this anywhere. Oh, no. Now I have to look for shapes, like, specifically that I see around. If it's like a fancy, like, pattern that has a shape in the middle and some sort of circular thing around it and, like, little bits all over the place, because you can change the symbols that are next to it. You can change the lines, like the thickness and the appearance of the lines. You can change how many lines there are in general. You can even choose the outside of the thing, which that's the only thing that the last one was foggy on it. I couldn't really tell, so because I knew everything else, I could just kind of brute force my way back through it. But I don't want to force my way through this because there's probably so many different iterations. Oh, goodness. Okay, well, as much as this was fun discovering, I think this is a biggity bust. Okay, I'm excited. I just got the utility closet, and the reason why this is exciting is because I have a magnifying glass, and I got the dark room because I'm pretty sure there's a hint on one of the frickin' pictures in there that's gonna let me get the password to the garden outside. And the only reason I say that is because the garden outside, you need a passcode to get into it. And there's a stump next to it. And then I saw a picture one day in the dark room, and I was like, hey, there's a dude, I think it's Herbert, standing next to... I'm just trying to figure out how to get there. Standing next to a tree next to that lock. But I'm like, wait, there's no tree there anymore. It's just a stump. But it has initials on it. So I'm guessing that whatever's written on the tree that got cut down is the code. Oh, I've been excited about this for so long, but there's been other things on my brain. And I was hoping to maybe get the thing for this to finally use that, but I haven't been able to get this yet because I feel like this is so hard to get, even though power runs through this. So maybe if I get lucky enough and I get the what is it, the boiler room or something to gain power, so the power doesn't go through all rooms. It only goes through rooms that have like these power ports, so I could connect it to that room. So not all hope is lost, but yeah, that's the camera. Also, sometimes it's good to go in the dark room anyway, because, yeah, you might get, if you turn the lights on, you might get some reward. So here, is this the picture? This is it. Oh, Herbert's not even here. I guess there's just a lot of pictures of Herbert in here, so I thought he was there. But yeah, you can't see that. You can't see at all. But we got this 1128. I thought that it would be a deep rabbit hole that you'd see like initials on here that loved each other, and then you have to figure out, okay, who are those initials for? When were they born? Maybe it's the date they got together, if there was a way to figure that out. But no, luckily the game was nice to me, and it just gives you the code. So 1128, we're going to go put that in right after I figure out whether or not this is going to be a boiler room. What day is today? Today, day 53 is such a beautiful day. Also, the experiment we have right now is whenever I bypass and unlock, when you unlock or bypass a security door, permanently add 2 gold to your allowance. So I can't wait for that. Anything that gets me more gold, I am very good. It's very happy for. It's very good for me. Now, how dost I do this again? I want it to go to the left. But first, I gotta turn this thing on. How do I do that again? Oh, boy. Oh, this is gonna be so sick. Hopefully this doesn't mess with the other thing I was trying to do, though. But I also now know that it's 1128. So even if this does do something weird to my run, as soon as I start the next day, I could just go to the garden. So what do we got going on here? Oh, yeah, wasn't the thing where... Oh, man, I forget the pattern, but I wrote it down on my notes. It's something about, like, 3 and 9 or whatever. Blueprints, clues, where is it? Rush 3, piano, no, radiation, Edwin, dates, bunch of pawn and chess stuff that I don't know about yet. Cube, square. I could actually start, like, deleting some of this stuff, because now that I'm looking at some of my notes, some of this stuff is just not good anymore. It's just, like, weird clues that aren't clues because I figured them out. I thought I wrote it down. Did I write it down on a piece of paper instead? Oh, no. Okay, well, I don't think it was that hard to figure out. I think it has something to do with the periodic table and these numbers. Oh, it just says push 3 up after 9. So it was in my notes. There's just so many things. But now that I did that, I can also get rid of it. So push up 3 after 9. So if I go... Oh, I have to go into the whole thing. So we do 9 and then 3. Hey! Now what does that do? Oh? Frankenstein moment? It's alive! Oh. Power outside? I didn't even notice there were power poles outside. Are we going to do a lot of outdoor exploratizing? Ooh, door, fancy door. So that is where we want to go, but I don't know. I also don't know if anything's going to happen with the garden section that would make me want to... Like, I don't know if this is a permanent thing. Oh, no, never mind. It tells me right here. The Black Ridge Grotto has been powered and permanently unlocked. Each day you may access one offline terminal from the network. Permanent changes do not reset each day. Nice. So wait, each day I can access one offline terminal? Whatever that means, we're going to go figure it out right now. Here we is down a dark, long hallway. So, oh. Whoa, I like this. It's like a mix between ancient and technology. Okie dokers, how do? Microchip? Looks like it might be able to be plugged in somewhere. What? Insert microchip. It goes right here. So does that mean I need other microchips to plug into other spots? Or can I plug in this microchip around here? And also by taking it when I end the day, does it respawn here? Or is it lost to time? I think it's just there to tell me, like, maybe there's other microchips. And there's a place to upgrade your frickin'... Now I have a place to use the upgrade discs every day, I think. That's what this means. Admin key. Blackridge Network Administrator Control. Is it not Swan Song? And if it was Swan Song, wouldn't it always be plugged in? I'm not sure. Also, I think I should just put this back. So I'm putting that back. Oh, it does look like... I see the little ports in there, so it looks like it does need to be... Other things need to be plugged in. But I don't know if I've ever found other things. And also, there's 3 other outside unlocks. I think I'm about to get another one. But first, I just want to see if Swan Song works. If it doesn't, we'll go over to the garden. Here we go. Dyslexia, don't fail me now. What was it? It was 11:28, which is also very nice for me, because you don't have to move that many buttons. So is this permanently unlocked now too? Because even if it's not, 11:28, it's not that hard to put in every Tim. The apple orchard has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you will start each new a day with an extra 20 movement. So even if this doesn't have any extra things, just having an extra 20 movement is incredible. Almost as incredible as seeing you beautiful people go below the video and hit all the stuff like the like, the comment, the subscribe, and even the bell. I muchly appreciate it. Thank you, you're the best, and it helps me out a lot. So we got a little bird bath. Nothing to be seen there. Oh, is this another bird bath? Oh. Okay, unusual to see this here, but mayhaps it means something. Any more levers? That's the other thing I should be looking for, is more like cranks, because I need 2 more cranks to do some other secret. Okay, there's apples. Apples everywhere. There's a little bit of a note inside. Duly noted, but I want to look at other things first. This roof wouldn't do anything! What has been falling on this roof that's been doing that? Like, the whole thing's like a little dilapidated, but then when you look up, you're like, eesh. Seen better days. Gardener's logbook. Okay. April 10th, 1992. When I first came on the estate in the capacity of the new groundskeeper, I was a little dismayed to find that my predecessor had kept no notes, no logbook, and no record of any kind of regarding the various gardens and green rooms of the house under his care. As a result of this improvidence, in the first few months of my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders that I believe could have been avoided with even a few scraps of imparting wisdom from the previous groundsman. To that end, I will make an effort to make some record of my dealings on the estate, in as much as it pertains to horticulture and general tomfoolery. I like that. Robert Nogula, groundskeeper. Among my many commissioned duties, I have been tasked with the conservation and oversight of Mount Holly's alluring grounds. My domain stretches from gate to gate and encompasses the apple orchard, entrance drive, and east yard. Fortunately, my workload, the maintenance of the west grounds, has not been a priority since Lady Espen's death and the ensuing closure of the west wing. Nevertheless, I take some pride in my work, so I still endeavor to brush the west path weekly, even if no one but myself take notice. In addition to maintaining the grounds, there are 8 green rooms within the house that require some level of upkeeping and light groundskeeping. The majority of these, I discovered, are only draftable on the perimeter of the house along the east and west wings. The terrace, patio, veranda, morning room, greenhouse, and secret room all fall within this category. Okay, cool. So that's not something I really paid attention to. I knew the secret room you had to, but apparently, I guess green rooms can only be on the outside of the house. Makes some sense. I likes it. The soil survey. What? Barren ground, poor soil, good soil, rich soil. So is the rich soil the spots in which when you dig something up will have good items? Also, I want to move this frickin' magnifying glass if I can. Yeah, you stay down there. Also, look for weird shapes and circles and stuff. The soil survey. One of the first tasks I undertook as groundskeeper was to conduct a survey of the various plots of soil underneath each slot on both the east and west wings of the house, and while I would have preferred a full survey of all 45 plots of the house, it was clear that the inconvenience such an undertaking would produce was in no way worth the extra data, especially considering the rooms that would benefit from this survey only ever appear in the wings. So I wonder if you were able to ever get the foundation on one of the rich soil plots. It always has 2 dig spots there, so would you always get 2 things? That's very cool. But then you'd lose on the extra side. Like, yeah, you'd be able to come from the underneath or to one side of the foundation, but then you block off yourself from the other. So I don't know what would be more worth. I think overall it'd be worth to have more things coming off of the foundation, because in itself it acts as a hallway, which is really nice. So if you ever get to connect to it, then you automatically know you have 2 more ways to go. You don't have to worry about bricking so often. To quantify soil quality, I measured the soil's capacity to support crop growth and maximize the promise of high yields. The survey ended up taking 2 weeks due to some difficulty reaching the higher ranks, but the project was well worth the effort. As suspected, the room position has a direct relationship to the amount of fruit spread from gardens and the amount of flowers that can bloom in the greenhouse. Smudge pots. Ooh, this is the thing I saw outside. And the gas line valves! A few years ago, the Baron made the long overdue decision to switch from gas lighting to electrical power. The installation of the new system was a substantial undertaking, as almost every room in the house had to be equipped with new fixtures and wiring. Thankfully, these renovations did not extend beyond the mansion's interior, and all the lamps and equipment used outside of the house are still connected and powered by gasoline, including but not limited to the orchard smudge pots. The smudge pots found among the apple trees here in the orchard are a critical necessity thanks to the cold temperature and the high altitude of the estate. These gas-burning stack heaters prevent frost and should be kept on during the winter months to ensure a daily yield of apples. When the smudge pots are not in use, the orchard's gasoline should be turned off to conserve resources for the estate's other gas-powered machinery and appliances. Ooh, freaking more. There's a mouthful. My mouth is getting dry as hell. I can't wait to take a drink after this. Also, I was hoping it would tell me where the gas, the levers were, because like I said, I need two more. I have two, and if I get the other two, I think I unlock another secret thing. But where those will be, I don't know, but I know they're outside somewhere at least. After a few months of idleness, I finally have a new cause to champion, and I have been submitted a request for a change of scenery. Specifically, I would like to replace the statue of Orinda, currently in the cloister, with the much more appropriate angel Rina. Oh, I changed it again on you. After all, as beautiful as the statue is, shouldn't the greenery of Mount Holly be governed by the paragon of gardening? It was, but now it's I put the horsewhip lady in there, whatever that thing she has. Though amused, I do not think Anne took the request too seriously, though she did humor me and listen to me rave and pontificate on the subject for the better part of our lunch yesterday, and she wonders why I avoid tending the cloister. Truth be told, I have forgotten how to access the inner garth and am too scared of chastisement to probe for the particulars for a third room. Wait, isn't I thought though the cloister is a room that has like four entrances or exits depending upon how you want to look at it. So I think this is one of the only garden areas that can be anywhere but on the outsides. My best rendition, pretty good considering I have only ever seen Rina's depiction in the chapel. Interesting. So that's the end of it. So it was a hint on where the valves are, but I don't know where the valves are. But I do love this a lot. So this doesn't have a valve on it though. It don't look like. Oh, sad, sad cry. So the two valves I've found so far have both been in the extra rooms. On the outer rooms. In the outer rooms. The trading post doesn't have one. Also, I did the trading post today just because I was curious. We did the dynamite, I think, in the last part too. But the dynamite, the room in there has a note and some gold when you first find it, but it doesn't have anything in it afterwards. So I think I'm going to be hesitant to ever want to get the trading post again. This is screenshot moment right here, because I'm just trying to discover what I can for the rest of the day before I give up on this one. Because I figured I was just like, maybe I'd just give up on the day, but I'm like, you never know what you're going to discover. And right now, knowing that I want more of these, I got to be a little bit more diligent on things. So, Fen Ares. So this one has a, what's that, a pentagon in the middle? So yeah, I took a screenshot of it. Didn't think I was going to just randomly find something like that, but that's cool. All I did when I came in here is, because on the note that it said to find all the sanctum keys, I'm pretty sure one of them I sniffed out that it alluded to this room, but maybe I need to find yet again another vault key before I come here. But then it's so rare to come here, so I figured I might as well get it, and then maybe if I keep exploring, then I'll get the access to get the vault key, because I don't even know, do you only get vault keys if you had the vault room already unlocked, or can you get a vault key regardless of whether or not you have the vault? These are questions that need answers, but I've gotten some solutions. Doing a lot of math makes me sink into my chair, I guess, just looking at the side here. But so I got to the classroom where I'm trying to do this math and figure this math out. So based on everything I'm learning so far, I haven't done everything, but I feel like I've been figuring things out. So I kind of want to go along the rest with you beautiful people. But this person is the best to look at because they got 9 out of 12. The two answers they got wrong were, I don't even know what you'd call that in math, but apparently the square means you square it. But with the one that has like the 16 with the diamond and the circle, and then the 12 with the diamond and the circle, and then the 2 next to it, he got those two wrong. Because not only, well, based on what I'm guessing, and the fact that this guy got 61 and this guy got 19, what I think it means is you just swap the numbers. So 16 swapped is 61, and then 12 if you swap it is 21, and then minus 2 is 19. So I think they're both correct. Plus this guy's got to get something wrong, and he's been getting most of these correct, and I think he got those two wrong, and then I have to just find out what the other one he got wrong was. But then moving on to the wiggly ones, I know in math, if you, instead of doing an equal sign, if you do two wiggly equal signs, that means about. So 21.7 going to 22 is correct, but then I had to figure out, what does double wiggly mean? How does double wiggly equal 20? And then I looked at the other guy's answers, and this guy also got 20, so I'm guessing they both got that one right. This guy also got 20, so maybe they all got that question right. I want to see this guy's math on how he got negative 400. But besides that, I'm guessing double wiggly, if they're both getting 20, means instead of rounding, whereas one wiggly means you round to the nearest single digit, this means double wiggly means you round to the nearest double digit. So it would be 21.7 would go to 20. So that's cool. So then I just have to figure out the rest of this math right now. So 5 minus 2 is 3, squared is 9, plus 5 is 14. And then you got a frickin' 14 minus 95. Wait, before I even do that, I just want to see what the frick these guys got for... No idea. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now, buddy. 100? Maybe I'm doing something wrong with it, too. So 2... yeah, pink 2 is multiply. So wait, 5... Yeah. 5... Wait, it's 5 multiplied by 2 is 10. And then you square that to 100. And then you add 5. So 100... 105. And then you minus that to 10, but then 10 square roots... Or squares itself, it doesn't square root. It just... So that's 100? So this guy got it right. So that's the third one this guy got wrong. Okay, so all the other ones are right. So the bottom left one he got wrong, and then the two top right he got wrong. So then that one should be 40. So that means... So I'm guessing triple about means to the nearest 100th if we're just going up if we're like moving the decimal over. So just the 1 means that's 60 and the other one is 100. So 100 minus 60 equals 40, and we know he got that extra answer right because we already discovered the 3 he got wrong. So that's amazing. So I know all of the things now. That's awesome. Now I can do more of the test that I have screenshotted over here. Hooray! This game is just great because of the fact that sometimes when I go in and I'm starting a new day in this game, I'm like, sometimes I have ideas of what I do, sometimes I don't. Today was a day where it's just like, I don't really feel like anything's really pulling at me at the moment because we have discovered a fair amount of things in this part, but I was fortunate to get the pump room, and I am close enough to the foundation that I can go down to the foundation and finally figure this out. What's at the bottom of the reservoir? I hope it's something good because there was a freaking Grim Reaper pulling at it. Oh, this is exciting. I haven't been down in the crypt in a while, well, through the foundation part. We were going up and down the fountain a bunch, but yeah, what's on down there? What the hell are those? Are those a bunch of chests? What? Okay. Hopefully I can go all the way down here. Looks like if I tried to go the other direction, it won't let you, so you have to do it from the foundation to get down here. I knew when I first went to the pump room, I was like, wait, I think you can only go down to the bottom of the reservoir from one direction. So hopefully I went through the right direction. Oh. Okay. What? I need keys? I need keys galore for these. Also, is this a thing where if I open it, is it permanently open? What? And what are these symbols on it? We got the moon, which is the whole thing of the game. We got like these wavy flames. We got the sun. I thought I saw another symbol too. Wavy flames, sun, moon. Is that all there is? I mean, I would expect like sun and moon all over the place, but wavy flame, is that the in-between? That's not Earth. Yeah, it looks like there's just sun, moon, and wavy bits. Oh man, which one do I go with? I only have the freaking one key! Oh no. But I really hope so. The reservoir is always going to be sunken like this, so now all I have to do is get to the foundation every time I want to come down here. Which isn't the worst thing. Sometimes I can't do it, other times I can. Oh, goodness. What do I do? What do I do? Do I just go in order? Maybe they'd expect you to do that, but then it'd be an opposite thing, so then They'd be like, yeah, let's put it right here because people are going to think too much about it. And why are they different colors? Why they be? I know, I'm just going to frickin' open it, man. There's nothing I can't know for certain or for surely. Wait, what is this? Green memos or lies? What are you talking about? You're a green memo. So, green memos are true? So are all these going to have a memo in it that's going to be one big, gigantic secret? And instead, so if this doesn't stay open, I really want to make sure that I am screenshotting the hell out of this so I know. But then I also have to know which frickin' box I opened that had the memo in it. Oh man, it's really going to be telling if I come whenever I come down here for the second time, which is now something I really want to do. So we've only opened the one. Green memos are lies, which probably means they're true. If I don't know. I think I'm thinking too much about this because everything in this game just makes me go a little bit too deep into madness, and then I start doubting myself. But it's all fine. It's all fine. We'll learn in the future, hopefully. I have got another key. On the same day, I also made the sound pick amplifier. I don't know if it's going to work, but it says it can pick things. It doesn't say specifically doors, so maybe it could work with this. It doesn't seem like it's going to be able to work with this. Sad cry. That's still open. We still don't know. I still got to come down here on a different day to make sure. The green memos in boxes near this box are both lies. What? So there's like multiple layers of negatives and positives in this math equation that is letters? So the two green memos in boxes near this box are both lies. I think that means that I think blue memos are always right and then reds are always wrong, so then they have to make a new rule about the greens that are stated on the blue and red ones. But I don't know how to generally feel about the green memos in the first place. So if they're lies, then this one just cancels out. So the green memos are lies again? Because if this one's saying green memos are lies, and that one's saying green memos are lies, then there's still lies. Right? What's wrong with me? I just have to do it again. So wait, lies? And then you can't believe it, so it's the truth, and then you can't believe the truth, so it's a lie again. Yeah, it's a lie. So green memos are telling the lies. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh man, my brain already. I can't believe how fast on this next day I got to the freaking foundation. Like, it was so easy. And it almost made me try to spend my key, the one key that I got, but no, sir. And these do stay open, which is 6, so eventually I will have all these open. It shouldn't take too long. What would really be nice if I could get a day with a bunch of timed rooms on it, like the certain hallways. Like this has a clock symbol on it, and then if you discover the clock tower, the next day you'll get keys equal to the number of clock rooms you have. So that would be ecstatic. One time I did this, and I think I had like 12. I wish it would have been on a day like this. So here we go. Are you going to be... You're also a green memo, so you're false. The sanctum key is not in a box. It is buried. So it's wrong. So it is in a box. So there's a sanctum key in one of these boxes. So I could just get lucky, but then there's a part of me that would want to open up all the boxes regardless, even if I do get lucky, just to see? Oh, man. But now... Oh, now that I know a sanctum key's down here? That's sick. That'll take me to even more loveliness. Oh, I can't wait. I'm excited. Oh, man, I'm stuck on a little situation. It's not a big one, but I've been able to get 6 keys. And I can only go one way through the billiard room, but it takes a key. I've gotten so many hallways. So I really need a clock tower. Please let me have a clock tower. Also, please, if it's not going to be a clock tower, make it a room that has another way to leave and an apple in it. Because I have a research thing going on right now. Yeah, is it research from the laboratory that makes it so if I eat an apple, I get 2 dice. So then I can get even more chance to get an apple. Yeah, I can't use my lockpick kit, so I have to use a key, but that's fine. Observatory, weight room sucks. It doesn't suck that bad because I'm not going to be moving that much. The foundation is close to me. So maybe this is fine. This gives me 2 more directions to go. I don't want to spend it on the observatory. Part of me does because this gives me 5 gems sometimes, but I don't know. I can't look in this screen at how many stars I have to know if for certain that I will get that as one of the constellations. Because now that I've been drafting the observatory so much, there's like 3 or 4 things I'm getting out of the constellations every day. But I can't risk, because if I do this and then the next one is a frickin'... If I don't get a gem and then the next one's a clock tower room, I'm going to be kicking myself. So let's just go with the weight room. Weight room, weight room. Okay, minus 29, that's fine. There's no food in the gym. You guys don't allow food in here? Can I bop, bop, bop? Can I move this? Also, I've never looked around if there's any secrets. Oh, I didn't know there was power you could get through the gym. That's cool to know. So let's just go this direction. A lockpick. Ah, can't. Okay, don't want to do that just yet. If I have to, I will. But I don't want to. Great Hall takes a lot of keys. Don't like that. Parlor is fine. Ooh, Parlor's actually fine because this gives me gems to play around with more. And technically, because of the aquarium, 1, 2, 3, 4, I'll have 5 rooms. That's awesome. But what's the... Wait, ding-ling-a-ling. Oh, yeah, the frickin'... I can go back down to the dining room and get more steps if it's worth it. I don't even know. It might take more to get down there than... It always gives you 20, but then if I have one of the rooms that it likes, then it'll give me another 10. I was also very fortunate for today because not only do I have the automatic bonus from the apple orchard that I get 20 every day, but the previous day, on day 57, I had the sauna, so that gives me another 20. So that's sick. I haven't gotten the sauna in a minute. That feels extra good. Nothing in here about this. So what do we got going on? The gems are in the blue box. The gems are in this box. Okay. And then this statement is of no help at all. What the frick? They can do that? What? I thought one of the boxes had to be true and one of the boxes had to be false. Not that one of the boxes can just, like, opt out. That's terrible. There will be boxes. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. What if it's like a false or a true statement that it's not helping me? The statement is of no help at all. What if this has to be telling the truth or telling a lie? But if this is telling the truth that it offers, this is still helping me because it's like this can be a true statement. But if that's a true statement, one of these is a lie. So the gems are in this box. And the gems are in the blue box. But even if one of these is lying, the other one has to be lying. If one of these is telling the truth, the other one has to tell the truth. So I think that means, like, this one is telling the truth. But then which box are the gems in? Then it could be that box or this box. Oh, no. Maybe they are in here? I forget. What's the punishment of failing this? 30 steps. If I lose this, I'm losing. I don't know if it's worth, man. It's probably not worth, man. Oh, shucks. Lockpick. No! Come on. I mean, I think it's still worth it. Because I have so many rooms to use my keys today for a better tomorrow. But what if the tomorrow never comes? Oh, no. This one's a tricky business. If you know this one, if it's really just hitting you right in your chrome and it's not, it's going right over my head, please do tell me what's going on with this one, because one thing that's crazy about this game too is I don't think I've ever gotten any repeat parlor questions. Well, maybe if I got the same question, the other two were different. So there's just like so many, and I've never gotten this one before. This one is baffling. Oh no, it's throwing off everything, destroying my life. Okay, ballroom. These are worth gems. The mechanarium's not, but I need mechanical rooms for this to work, and I think I might have some, or at least one. Do I not have any mechanical rooms? No, I do have one. It's going south, yes. Lockpicky? Can't lockpicky. Fricky. Fricky the lockpicky. Observatory. Goes right back to the weight room. And then I'll be frickin' bricked off. No! Ah, man, it was a waste of a gem. Yeah, I have no reroll dice. Is there a constellation that can give me keys? If there is, then I'm fine with this. I don't need muns. I don't need your frickin' muns. We're going observatory. Little bit of a sad cry. Oh, shucks. Was this a gem one? If this was gen 1, it might have changed my answers. No, it's just more petals. This gives me steppies. Oh, it gives me 1 gem. Would you look at that? It paid for itself. And apples are extra delicious today. Which I haven't even found 1 apple. So thanks, game. Now I only have 3 keys. But that's still cool. 3 more chests to open. 3 more keys for me's. So I think I still will go in kind of order. I'll open up all the land one first. And then I'll get into Zivatar. So let's see. What do you got? A black box contains allowance tokens. So the black box does not contain allowance tokens. So this one's kind of useless as far as, like, telling me things. Now, what about you? I know I know what it said about the black boxes. I'm just opening this one because I feels like it. The box containing allowance tokens is marked by this, which is a lie. But that's cool that there is an allowance token down here. So wait, it can't be a moon, and it can't be a black box. So it could be this box because it's not black or has a moon on it. That has a moon on it. That one's black. The sun. There's another white sun over there. Okay, let's start with the white suns then, just to see if I can get the allowance. Because the quicker I get the allowance, the more money I can have on subsequent days. Only one blue box in the water contains a memo with a true statement. Only one blue box in the water contains a true statement. So one of these boxes. There's 3 boxes in thine water. Damn, man, this is getting so interesting. I wish I had more keys, and I wish I had a freaking clock tower today. That would have been beautiful, but no. We have to suffer. Oh, man, this sucks a little bit. I thought I was recording, but I wasn't, man. I don't want to waste any more steps because for what I want to do, I might waste it. But I discovered the servants' quarters, which I guess is a room I've never discovered before, and I discovered it on accident because I have the archive, so there's always going to be one thing every time I draft that's a mystery. It's not total mystery because it tells you if it costs gems on the bottom, so you can kind of guess that it's like 1 out of however many rooms or not. But the servants' quarters had something in it that was important because there's a dark room thing that I also discovered that I didn't do on the last time, that had a guy holding up some writing, and you need the magnifying glass to look at it, but it said something about the green memos in Hartley's room are true. But I was like, where's Hartley's room? And then I discovered the freaking servants' quarters, and apparently that was Hartley's room because there was a whole message in there about Herbert to Hartley, and they read a bunch of stuff, and now that I'm thinking about it, you guys aren't going to hear that now because I thought I recorded it and I didn't. What the frick is going on with me? Oh, man. But, Selah is for all of that because it's also crazy that today there's just like a weird thing going on with green memos because I never knew green memos were a thing. The reservoir had green memos. Was talking about them. The dark room, the guy said that Hartley's room, the green memos are true, so that's talking about the green memos. And then there was a green memo in Hartley's room that said that there were 12 major keys, whatever the frick that means, because it's not sanctum keys. What the heck are major keys? This has something to do with the music room? I thought I already did the whole music puzzle and everything that led me to the 2 rocks outside next to the tree. I think something about that. But, oh man, I had to share that right now because it was my head. I didn't want to forget, and I can't believe I did that. Still no clock tower, but we got 5 more keys. So this one's talking about blue boxes. But also, I kind of want that allowance right away. Wait, what this one say again? A black box contains allowance tokens. So it doesn't. So it's not a black box and it's not a moon, right? The box containing allowance tokens is marked. So no black, no moon. So this is black. That's a moon. The other white, there's another white sun over here. So let me open this one first. Oh man, this feels good. Opening a bunch of times. Right freaking, wait, what? I just gained 6 allowance? That's crazy. So what is this all about right here? I can't believe I got it already. This box contains... Oh, this box contained 3 allowance tokens. I like how it says contained, like they know for a fact you're going to take it before you even read this note. That is awesome. I love that so much. Okay, but now that that's over with, I want to look for some truths. So, box contains a memo with a true statement, but we don't know which one's going to be true. So then we got to suss that out. The box containing allowance tokens is marked by a fire. Well, it was a sun. Unless there's another one. Oh, where's my voice going? Man, I don't like that one bit. Blue. Get that out of there. Okay, we should be good now. All green memos found in boxes in the water are true. Okay, but that's red, so it's a lie. So all green boxes in the water are lies? Or green memos? Well, one of these blue boxes has to be true. Green memos and blue boxes are true. Oh, no, man. There's so much word salad going on now. What are you talking about? And why do I have to care? At this point, I know I'm going to open up all the boxes. And one of these has to... Wait, no, that was a white box. Oh, yeah, it was a blue box. Green memos and blue boxes are true. So that's a green... That's not a green memo and a blue box. Green memo and blue boxes. So that's wrong, that's wrong. This is basically just saying that it's correct. And I don't like that kind of logic when you're the thing, the subject of the thing you're talking about is you. That's pretty I don't know, narcissistic box. I don't know if I trust it. Something about me don't trust it. I don't like that that rock's there. It's already tripped me up several times. Only one box in the water contains a memo with a true statement. Um, Only one contains. So this blue one that talks about the green ones is true because these ones just on surface are both red, so they're false. But why do I care? The blue memos, green memos, and blue boxes are always true. So that makes me want to open up another blue box to see if it has a green memo that's true. Is there only one more blue box? No, there's two of them. I want to open up the one that's all the way over here by him alone. So give me your secrets on your knowledge. Oh, it has a green memo. The box containing allowance tokens is white. Is this all just for allowance tokens? Or, no, there's got to be one of the sacred keys down here, whatever they're called, sanctum keys. Because one of the things over here I think talked about a sanctum key. The sanctum key is not in a box. It is buried. But something says that the green boxes near, or the green memos near this one are lies. Yeah, they're both lies. And there's two green memos near it. Yeah, that's a red memo. So this is a lie. So it has to be in a box. So I think that's what we're looking for right now. I don't care about any of you talking about allowance. And I think that's where we're going to end it off for today, because both my voice and my brain are getting all wacky wonky. So I do hope you enjoyed. I know I sure didn't. If you did, remember these three things. You're beautiful. I appreciate you, and have a great one. Bye-bye.